Hey, this is Spencer Colgan here, and welcome back to my Wallpaper channel on YouTube. I have a quick tip I'd like to share with many of you. The reason why I'm sharing these quick tips is because I'm getting lots of emails from around the country, not only the country, but now in Europe, South America, Australia, New Zealand, from folks who tell me that they're watching my videos and that I'm helping them achieve their wallpaper dreams, as they say. It's a great feeling. So it encourages me to share with me what I might think is a little tidbit of information, but I realize it's information that I had to learn after having failed, or after having failed to find something in the field that will help me do my job better. So if I can help you cut down your time on what you're doing to make the job go right, then I consider my channel a success, especially for newcomers. So I'm going to share with you how I go about keeping my wallpaper smoothers, that's what we call them, our smoothers, smooth, free from nicks and scratches. If your wall covering smoother has a scratch or a little nick in it, chances are it's going to affect your wall covering when you do the installation, because a lot of times those scratches will scratch smooth surfaced wall coverings. And you know what I'm talking about, those high gloss ones, graphics and the like, it'll scratch them. And there's a liability factor involved too. You don't want to be scratching somebody's $3,000 mural and not be able to hide the scratch. This is one smoother that I use. I think I shared this with you recently about how I go about modifying this to make it a smooth surfaced wall covering smoother. So I'm going to show you how I keep this one and all the rest of the smoothers that I use free from scratches and free from those little nicks. It's not going to take out large nicks, but the small ones it will. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So rather than put this on a tool, I just literally give it a quick pass, and let me tell you something, that is super smooth. I might take the edge and run it on there a few times in both directions. I'm sure those of you who do wall covering, you've run into the problem where you scratch your wallpaper because your smoother had a cut in it that you made, or it got scratched from falling and hitting the leg of your ladder, right? It happens. Well, for those of you who don't hang wallpaper regularly, but you're taking it up, many people, I just got 2 emails today from folks one in the UK, one in the US, who follow my videos and have learned so much, they say. Well, here's another tip. You take your smoother, please, if you take anything away from this, it's got to be over 220, okay? 220 or higher. The higher, the better. You just want something that's going to make it nice and smooth. Every time I go to take my smoother to the wallpaper, I actually do this. You might even see it in the video, because I've scratched enough wall covering to know that these things have to be cared for, most especially. Okay, I hope you take my advice and tell me how you smooth out your wall covering smoothers. Do you heat them up, press them against a hard countertop? Do you use sandpaper too? Do you use emery cloth? Tell me what you do so that I can step up my game if this is not the best way to go about it. I keep this with me on my jobs, and it works for me. But maybe you have a tool that doesn't need to be sanded. I don't know. Please let me know. I have the bad habit, not this one, but of my white hard plastic smoothers, to use that as the object against which I drag my blade. And half the time I wind up making a scratch in it, and I wind up getting rid of it, because you can sand those nicks out. So what do you do? Let me know. Thank you for sharing your experiences with me. And please click on like if you like this video and if my channel is helping you step up your wallpaper game. Thank you. See you on the next one.